Let's go. Come on. Just came in the mail today. China eBay special. And the S10 LS swap headers. Just wanted to do a quick clip here checking them out. All I've done is cut open the box. Not too bad. Looking at here is fully welded insides. All four of them. Flange is pretty thick on both the collector and where it mates up against the head. The welds look a lot better than I can do. I'm not a welder. Little collector extension. This is stainless through and through. I don't know if I'm gonna have the ability to utilize a stainless steel exhaust, but pretty sweet that it comes with all this. What's going on over here is my LM7. It's a 5.3 from my 2000 Silverado donor vehicle over there. Going to my 89 Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Just put some quickie Hoosier quality paint on this engine block last night, but I think it looks pretty good. Do a quick initial fitment test on these once I look these over a little bit more closely. I do know that one of the biggest gripes about these is usually the waviness in the on the flange surface. But I don't see any distortion really. I don't have a good straight edge with me here at the time. So using this guy, I really don't see any bad gaps, which is pretty cool. Let's maybe take out the passenger side collector. Header. Yeah, I don't really see much light going through there at all. That's pretty awesome. I think they look pretty good. Do a little test fit action maybe. About my own nicer quality aftermarket bolts rather than the ones that they included. Just because I don't want to risk breaking off anything. It comes with a little, comes pre-dented. But whatever. It'll smooth out when it's got clamping pressure on it. Guys, what's on here? That looks about right, I'd say. Where to put my bolts? I installed this and it looks awesome. It fits up against the head nice and tight. Headers look beautiful. The biggest issue I had before was fitment with the stock manifolds right here against the proportioning valve. Like right there. And now I've got, looks to be a pretty good amount of clearance. I think I can work with that. That's awesome. Way better. These S10 headers for this swap are gonna be perfect. Mind you, the engine's tilted down a lot more than it should be, but it'll still be pretty damn close, I think. So let me put some tension on that, see if we can straighten the motor out. First, now that we got that sitting on there, let's go ahead and toss the valve covers back on, see how they look. Or removing the screwdriver. It works. Should clean them off real good. Perfect. Nice. Restoration quality shit going on in here, man. Cool. It's not too bad. The trick is having the bent screwdriver. Ah, be like that. All right. That looks fine. Toss it in there. Gross. Perfect enough. Oh, all my bolts fell out. I don't know what the torque spec is on these. Maybe I'll come back and torque them properly later. Maybe I won't. We'll see. Only time will tell. Okay. On to passenger side now. Do this all again. I like to always start these in by hand a little bit. Then I run them home. Again though, this thing bolted right up and it looks freaking awesome. Like, if I would have bought this and been told it was made in the USA, paid $300 for it, I would have been just as thrilled as I am right now. But the fact I paid a third of that is pretty cool too. I dig it. I dig it, I dig it. Very nice. Just to make myself feel better and anybody else who's bothered by things, I will use the torque wrench. So this guy up. 20. It says 18 to 24. Let's go 21. Sounds like a nice number. Don't need that. Don't fall either. For that last stubborn little guy. Click, 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 click. Cool, that's good. Probably after a few heat cycles I need to retorque those because those exhaust gaskets really like to compress a lot. Cool. Ooh, I want that. Get back here. Where are you going? Cool. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Alexa, what's the torque spec for a LS engine valve cover?
The torque specification for an LS engine valve cover is 106 in pound, or approximately 9 feet to pound the valve cover.
106 inch-pounds, eh?
To ensure proper sealing and warping of the valve cover.
Ooh, wait, I don't want to do that. Where'd my little guy go? Where's my little guy? Where'd you go, little fella? Ah, there it is. It's just a little guy. Get her up to 100. Boop. 106. That'll be good enough. Works for me. There you go. Freaking nice. Get out of here, I don't need you anymore. Actually, these are the bolts I used for the exhaust header bolts. So 103944. Boop. Back in your little box. Later, buddy. Oops. Oh, wait, don't do that. There you go. Organized. Organized. Okay. It looks like a motor again. A freaking cool shiny one at that. Ooh, does that fit? Not all that great. Might need to do a little trimming there, actually. I didn't notice that before. Pretty close. Yeah, I think we are. Shouldn't be hard to do. Jump the gun here a little bit. Still trying to get used to the idea of recording things I'm doing. Got my totally awesome tire transmission stand right here. The way to do it, because your LS engine rolls right back into place. This is totally the wrong way to do the right thing, but I'm just kind of starting those bolts in a little bit, help me get lined up on those dowels. Who's hiding there? I found my bolts. I think the most fun part about me reviewing this footage to edit later is going to be me wandering around aimlessly looking for shit that I set down like 5 seconds prior. I can finally figure out who the person is that's been hiding all my stuff from me all these years. Let's see how that looks now. We're getting there. I like that. Ooh, I got another Amazon package. What was that? Let's pick that up a little bit more now that it looks like it's in better shape. Oh, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Hey now, put it back. That's the best way to do this ever. I think I just changed the world with this discovery. There's really no way I didn't. So, I do have a little clearance issue with the header right there. Let me make sure the GoPro's getting that. Touching the collector, and the collector's not fully seated there. So I'm gonna do a little bit of grinding on that part of the block, but that's easy. That's not bad. Like I'd much rather have to grind on the block a little bit than have more fitment issues with headers and exhaust. Like look how nice and tight that fits in there. That's awesome. Way away from the frame, right up against the transmission. Probably right up against the transmission cooler lines as well if I had to guess, but such is life. I don't think that's where that bolt's supposed to go, but we will figure it out later. All I know is that my transmission's reinstalled. I barely lifted a finger. But for now, look at that. Nice. Just a little bit of that. There it is. Now I can reinstall my cross member. Be a little bit more secure. Ooh. Come on, little guy. Let's get out of here. Perfect. Where are my bolts? My bolts. Oh, wait. Yeah. I do believe that goes that way. That one. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 4:09 p.m.
Shit. I've got plans with the girlfriend at 4. That's 9 minutes ago. Cool. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Oh, that's so exciting. I love it. Nice. Cool. Might be one of the last times I need this thing, hopefully. Hopefully. Oh my god, hopefully. I don't want to have to take this engine back out. Look at there. Got the motor sitting on iron fab motor mounts, LS swap mounts for these FSJs. Bolted up is the 4L60 sitting on the factory cross member, and it only took me 3 tries to get the holes to line up properly to get the transmission centered. So maybe I'll replace that cross member with a little bit of random steel I have laying around. Maybe I won't, and it'll probably be fine. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Don't tell anybody I'm lazy. Looks good. I'm gonna go ahead and finish torquing these down. Now that they're holding the now that they're holding everything together. All right, that's good. Nope. Put it away where it goes. Oh my god. I do that all the time. Like, I'm done with it. Toss. That's why I have junk everywhere. Cool. I think we're sitting pretty here, bud. Real nice.